Hello friends, and welcome back to some Midrange Shaman as we continue to try and climb the ladder. Maybe not successfully, but that's okay. I don't want to keep Maelstrom Portal right now, do I? I say no. So, Lightning Storm is probably the worst version of that. Okay, so I'm definitely going to be playing a Spirit Claw and then waiting. Not much else to do here. Having both in hand, I mean, that's 6 charges of weapon attacks. So, there's really, I feel like, no harm in just throwing it on. Obviously, if it gets oozed, well, then we kind of assume we're going up against Reno Mage and kind of adjust our game plan accordingly. But, yeah, I'll ping that down. I don't mind. It's... Oh, that's also really good to see as well. So that if there is like a 3-2 or something next turn, I can just take it out, which is nice. Blood Mage, that was a really solid craft, I think. Yeah, this is okay. Oh no. Yeah, Arcane Blast is the worst. And there's no Cthulhu. Do I risk it, or do I just go for the Blood Mage and get the value now? I think we can go for it now, because then it also forces the ping next turn. So my opponent's kind of forced to just ping and basically do nothing. Maybe another Babbling Book. Yeah, it's been interesting running into a couple mages here now. Basically, this game comes down to a Yogg, and then this forces one extra draw for me, which is kind of whatever, right? And again, the next turn I will play Mana Tide. I know it's probably not the ideal play, but if my opponent doesn't have any sort of removal, it's really good for me. So, I'm willing to do that. And then it's a totem, which is nice because we have our... Where are they? Things from below, getting discounted a little bit here. Yeah, Forgotten Torch, that's okay. Maybe an Arcane Missiles gets wasted now. Nope. Forgotten Torch is 3 mana, I don't know what I'm thinking. Here I'll Tuskar though. I'll build up a bit of a board here. This I think is a more reasonable play. If my opponent wants to play something now, fine, you're allowed. And now we're down to 50-50 for our hero power to buff up Spirit Claws, which is nice. In the event that our opponent's just going to Azure Drake on 5, which is kind of a standard, it's a classic turn 5 play. You're a little bit behind, you play an Azure Drake, you know your opponent's going to have to trade in a little. Oh well. See, the good thing here is, Master Evolution, you're kind of a card, but I don't want to play you necessarily. See, this is really good now. Because I feel like I want to play this, to be honest. The question is, do I do this? Yeah, I'll equip it as well. We get another draw. If we get hit with a Blizzard, fine, we lose most of our board, but we still get a second draw. And if there's more removal wasted on Mana Tide, well then, that's more removal not going somewhere else. Much like, you know, okay, well... That could also actually potentially be really bad. How do we want to do this? I just realized that could be horrible for us. As I'm sitting here trying to make a joke about it. That's a lot of cards that got discounted. We could be in some really bad news right now. If this is a Freeze Mage, I think his Freeze Mage is a horrible matchup for me, right? Oh, and I don't want to overload. Because I might need to Alakir next turn, but I don't want to Hex, because if an Antondius has gotten discounted, I'm going to want to Hex that Antondius and not be forced to risk it here. So I think I'm going to trade in the Tuskar, which is going to get replaced here. And yeah, I'll take my other one. And an extra draw, which is nice. Ooh, that's potentially awesome. I still am more worried about the Yogg at the end of the day, because I feel like I have some cards I can kind of control. Like, my opponent's going to Flood, which... Okay, that's one. Wait, there's one of... How many? 1, 2, 3... It was 6 cards then, right? So now there's only the back 5 have been discounted. That's okay. Gonna get... Oh! It's gonna let me keep drawing? And so one of the only issues is here... See, okay, now that's been 3 of the last 3 here are now non-discounted, right? There were 3 cards played that were discounted. 1, 2, 3. So these 3 are discounted. We're not going to get bursted down like crazy now, at least. Well, I guess there's still a chance. All you need is 1 Frostbolt before the other ones. So one of the only things that's an issue, I think, not one of the only thing that's an issue, but one major issue. Oof, we could do so much work if it ever plays anything on the board. Is the fact that I can't hero power. Okay, that's the 4th. Now there's only 2 cards that are still discounted. I mean, his hand has basically been refilled. It's fine. You're dead anyways. So the issue is, yeah, I can't hero power again while I have all of my totems, right?
I can't do that. I can't do that.
Which I don't really think is fair, because all the other classes really always can hero power. So if I get a Thunder Bluff Valiant right now, I know there's only 1 left in 1 out of 13 here, but I can't use them to, oh wait, be quiet. I can actually, maybe, do I have lethal here? Oh no, never mind, I don't. I'll set up for lethal for next turn, actually. How are we gonna do it? We'll do it here, like this. And then we'll Master of Evolution the 1/1. Perfect. Okay, so actually, never mind. There's no space now. I shouldn't have played this. Oops. So my plan was have a bunch of stuff. Oh, okay. Flame Strike? Oh, no. No! Oh. Oh, he's just... Oh no, I'm just gonna get fireballed next turn and lose. Oh no. This is horrible! I was in so much control. How much damage can I do now? This is 3 plus 2 is 5, so that's gonna be 10 damage. 10 damage after... This is 7, 10, 20. Oh yeah, that's lethal. Oh, this deck is so cool. Wait, I can still play someone, right? Yeah, okay, here we go. Oh, this deck is so cool. And having Windlord here is always super fun. Ooh, I was done next turn though if I didn't have that lethal. Woo! I like it. I like it a lot. Alright, I'll see you next time.